Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. I enjoy that theme way too much. But hey, man, what is the butter, my girl? Welcome to another video. Today we're reacting to what? Once again, blocked content leak speak, and this time we've got quite a few. I saw just the beginning part where it showed there's like like a quick summary of what we're going to be talking about before the video actually starts. But the most interesting thing here is a rumor that we may be getting a deluxe version of Mario 3D World. Honestly, even if that would happen, I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't get it myself, that is. Partially because I'm actually downloading the original right now on my Wii U. And I can't wait to play it. Oh, it's my favorite of the 3D Mario titles. A lot of people say Mario Odyssey is their favorite. I respect that decision. I get it. It's their own taste, you know. But for me, it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. It's a great game, but you know, there's just something a lot more special about 3D World to me. Like, it really shines through every other 3D Mario game, even Sunshine. And I love me some Mario Sunshine. But I mean, I feel like 3D World is always perfect to me as it is. And I don't think I'd have to see what Nintendo would bring into this remake before I would say I would get it, even though I have the original. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, and apparently there are some other stuff. Not only that, but the blocked contest, which was like the whole video submission thing that they kept talking about in a bunch of leaks. The winners were announced today. I actually saw it off camera. I didn't see the actual leaks and whatnot, but I did see that the contest winners. I didn't win, but I mean, I wasn't expecting to win. I'm just glad that I at least participated, because I do not participate in anything. But hey, without further ado, let's get into this leak and see, well, these leaks, and see what we've got for us today. Well, they've got for us today.
Banjo, Pokemon, and Bayonetta. This guy claims to know the Nintendo Direct that is coming up.
So another person claiming to know about the soon Nintendo Direct. I mean, there's no doubt there will absolutely be a Nintendo Direct. There's no doubt about it.
Buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak.
How's it going,
My name is
Callum?
Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Because yeah, you get 2 for 1. Again, today we don't just talk about this latest Nintendo Direct breakdown, and there's a lot of information in this, so I really want to get to it. But we're also revealing the winners of our very first Blocked contest, and this was really cool. People had to send in their favorite Super Smash Brothers videos, and we received some really incredible videos, so you can, scroll to later in the video if you want to see one, or you can watch this entire league video and then come back to the end and see.
I won't react to the block contest part. You guys can go. But right now we're here for these leaks. Of course. That's the. I wouldn't be surprised if most people Well, actually, now most people who actually watched this when it originally premiered will want to see the winners. But I'm here for the leaks. I'm here for the leaks.
And everybody who was in that contest. So thank you guys for joining us today. And of course, for those of you guys who like giveaways, we are giving away two beautiful things: a piranha plant puppet plushie, and of course this beautiful "What's Happening, My Block Buddies" t-shirt. So remember to like this video, press thumbs up, really helps out the channel, and subscribe to Blocked Content. Comment down below why you should have one of these items to enter for the giveaway. Alright guys, let's head right on into this. It's the Nintendo Direct September 10 leak. Now, it basically
September
just
10.
says Direct
That sounds like a
Bayonetta
good,
3 with gameplay
good.
featuring both Bayonetta.
That sounds like a good like space where they would put the direct. That seems like a really good place to put it. Like right in the middle between some big stuff that's happening in the later months after September, and gives us a little bit of a break to enjoy the whole 4.0 update Smash. And also let's enjoy Mario Maker 2 and all that stuff that has just released.
And Jean shortly after the events of Bayonetta 2, release window for 2020. Game Freak's Town is given a new trailer and a release date. December 6th.
I don't know anything about that.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 receives
I don't know anything about either.
trailer during the Nintendo Direct 2020 window revealed, with Nintendo co-developing the title alongside Atlas and Sega. New information of Luigi's Mansion 3 and Pokemon Sword and Shield are revealed.
Alright.
The latter revealing the first form of evolutions for starter Pokemons.
Alright.
It's Pokemon, right? No More Heroes 3 reveals gameplay.
No, nothing about that
Early
series.
2020 window revealed. Rare will be in the Nintendo Direct with strong focus
Of
to
course.
Banjo plus Kazooie to tie in with the release of Fighters Pack 3 later in September. This is already super interesting. There's a little bit of broken English in here, so we can safely assume that this person is maybe not a native English speaker.
But this seems like a lot of reasonable stuff. It's not like putting like, oh yes, this is gonna happen. It's gonna be crazy. Well, not. No, it's nice and simple. Not make it seem too big and whatnot. Not also at the same time being very vague. It really does seem like it's most likely, it could most likely be true.
Speaker, but also there's information here that I feel will definitely happen. Whether this leak is real or it's fake, I definitely know a couple of things in this, like, we'll find out the Pokemon.
Yeah,
so,
and of course Luigi's Mansion 3.
I do think that if they show
No
off
doubt
the game
Banjo.
again, we really need to see gameplay. We need to see what has evolved
Yeah,
from Bayonetta 2
they have to
in
put in
style,
gameplay.
graphics, and in terms of the story. So
There's no doubt about it.
Basically, a co-op is what they're teasing here, right? That'd be super amazing. And if it does release next year, I won't be surprised. I do really think that it's been a very long time since we've heard of this game. So I really need to know what is going on with Bayonetta 3 at this time, right? So Game Freak's Town, of course, now it has been leaked that the, Little Heroes Town, or the town with a hero, it's called, it has an actual name now, which is strange that they don't include that here, and they just call it Game Freak's Town. Now, that was, of course, a copyright, so it's not yet the official title, but it has been leaked. And it's given a new trailer and release date. Now, this looks very cute and cool, and I think that it could be a really great, beautiful universe for Game Freak. So I just really want to see some more footage of this game, and maybe even some story stuff, right? So what are all the things that we get to do? Is it just the battles and defending the town, or is it going to be something even more epic? Is the story a little bit bigger than the footage that we've seen so far of just that little town, right? Shin Megami Tensei, that's really interesting because a lot of people really are looking forward to that hitting the Nintendo Switch.
I honestly have no idea what that is.
20 window reveal,
Forgive me.
Also is pretty surprising. I thought that at least this year we were going to get a little bit, maybe a demo. And it's really interesting to have Nintendo co-developing the title, because that really doesn't happen all that much with these third.
That is true, actually.
So to see
They
Nintendo
really don't.
actually get in there, that'd be very exciting and interesting. New information on Luigi's Mansion 3. Now, Luigi's Mansion
Of course.
3, I'm looking so forward to that game.
Looking.
The Gamescom footage of it and all the different.
I fucking love the Luigi's Mansion series. I may not have played the original version of the first game, but the remake is still really fun, and I have seen gameplay of the original. And not only that, but I loved Dark Moon. A lot of people would say that the first game is better than Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, which I can respect. But to me, the the second game is the best of the two, because of like so much personality, so much depth in the story and whatnot, and it's just amazing. I love it. And I just when I found out Luigi's Mansion 3 was happening, I freaking felt like I felt complete. I was so happy. I was so happy that Luigi, our boy Luigi, has come this far. Oh man, I can't wait.
Floors and styles and what that story
October
does. I think
31st,
it's really
baby.
interesting. It's a perfect blend of the first Luigi's Mansion and the one on the 3DS. So I really hope that they show off a little bit more story. You know, I want to know what happened to Toad and Mario and Peach. So yeah, I just want a trailer to wow me, and I know that I'm gonna get.
I need some mind blowing.
And of course, new information on Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's about time that we'll get to know the first form of the evolutions for the starter Pokemon.
That also makes sense.
Because yeah, we really don't know all that much at this point. Everybody's of course, really been speculating because you can kind of see where the evolutions are going at this point, right? Especially with the grass starter. But yeah, we want to know a little bit more about the characters that we're actually going to be choosing at the start of the game. So I really hope that Pokemon, gets over this, bump that we've had for the past couple of months, where people have been really, putting Pokemon under fire for stuff that I think is rightly so.
Yeah. One thing I never really got why people were, so upset was no national decks. Like, isn't that just I played X and Y, and I played Sun and Moon. Unfortunately, I can't remember anything about the Pokedex from that game, but I obviously know, I know X and Y very well. And, like, the National Dex, as far as I know, is literally just a Pokedex that's just a whole big compilation of all the Pokemon. Like, every single Pokemon you see in the game or not. And I want to see how it's such a big deal that something like that isn't in the game. Like, it's not really needed. Not to mention, this is just me, but I really don't use the Pokedex for anything in X and Y. The only things I've been using it for is trying to track down Moltres and Articuno and Zapdos, so I could try and capture them, because it's this whole really just difficult cycle, and I haven't even been able to catch any of them. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense the way you do it. But I really don't use it for anything. Like, the only thing I could think of no national decks being a problem for is people are 100%ing the game and capturing one and completing the Pokedex is what I mean.
They need to show off a whole lot more to convince us, because if all we're getting is Bad Pikachu and Longcat, this game will just not live up to expectations of fans at all. So at least change that tree, right? That Ocarina of Time tree. So No More Heroes 3 reveals gameplay with early 2020. That's all expected.
I know nothing about that.
Game.
Oh wait, no. Wait, what wasn't No More? Just a second. Hero. Oh, it's that. It's that. Okay, I know about that. Never mind. Never mind. I remember that. I don't remember the other two, but I remember that No More Heroes from the E3 Direct. It honestly looked pretty interesting. I remember it now.
Of course, Rare will be in the Nintendo Direct with a strong focus of Banjo-Kazooie, so I think that they
That
may
makes sense.
Rare Replay. Now, there
Yeah.
is a second part to this, which talks about Smash Bros. Ultimate as well.
Oh.
Byleth is announced as a
Just.
special guest fighter for Smash Ultimate in development as a free fighter separate
So
from
another
the
standalone
Fighters
fire. I was expecting that sort of thing. I don't know who Beth. I butchered that badly. I already know. But I would expect. I was expecting. You know, more standalone fighters. Like, it doesn't make sense to have Piranha Plant be a standalone fighter, but then not have any more. Like, it just didn't seem right to me. It seemed weird. And so if that's true, then that makes a lot of sense.
Super Mario 3D World Deluxe, with a world inspired by Super Mario Odyssey, will
Okay.
release in January of 2020. SNES is coming to Nintendo Switch with a 2.0 of
That'd
Nintendo
be.
Switch Online in
I'm
September.
hoping that.
Additionally, new controllers will be immediately available after the Nintendo Direct. Various third-party titles are shown off, like the Goose Simulator, which was first called Untitled Goose Game,
I don't
Mario
know
and
about that.
Sonic at the Summer Olympics, which I think
All right.
is in Tokyo, right? The Outer Worlds, Destroy All Humans, Dragon Quest
Oh,
11S,
Destroy All Humans.
Doom Eternal, Killer Queen Black, Disney Tsum Tsum Festival, Ruin Factory 4,
The Witcher.
Trials of Mana, The Witcher 3, and Final Fantasy.
I knew about The Witcher coming to Switch. And also, it's a pretty cool game, and I'm glad that it's coming to Switch. I don't know if I'll get it eventually or not. Like, it seems like a really, really fun game.
7, which I don't know if they mean the
No,
remake,
no.
right? That's really interesting that they don't specify that. An all-new Phoenix Wright title is announced 2020 release as a timed exclusive for Nintendo Switch.
Alright.
It closes out with an all-new IP from Monolith Soft, set for a summer 2020 release. So this is pretty much different than what all other people are guessing at or leaking
Okay.
or speculating, because everybody's like, yeah, and it starts with a Banjo trailer and it ends with another character reveal.
Yeah, everybody's, just focusing on the DLC fighters. Well, this person seems to be more focused on information on the entire Direct. Not just anything having to do with Banjo or the presumed fourth Fire Pass fighter.
And they don't do that here. There's like a new IP from Monolith Soft. So all super interesting stuff, especially Byleth, coming to Smash Brothers as a guest fighter. I wouldn't have guessed that at all.
I don't know who
That's
Byleth is.
interesting. I think that there is a precedent for characters from Three Houses to be in Smash. There's a big side of the audience that really...
Wait, Byleth is from Fire Emblem Three Houses? Well, no wonder I don't know. I don't know who Byleth is. I've been avoiding everything Fire Emblem Three Houses. The only thing I've seen of it is obviously various thumbnails, YouTubers I've seen, but I haven't seen actual gameplay, and other thumbnails have been actual spoilers. And I haven't seen anything past the E3 trailer. I've been avoiding all spoilers because I want to play it blind as my first Fire Emblem game, like the first one I ever played.
Wants it, and another, I think, bigger side of the audience that thinks we really have enough Fire Emblem representation in Smash Brothers. I kind of feel the same. I think that we need some original blood in that game, and with Banjo and Hero and Joker,
Please no Fire Emblem.
they're on the right path. So I really want to see them continue that, even though there's definitely
As long as they're not, another Mars clone. Lucina is fine. Crom, I'll give him a pass. Roy, I'm sort of on the line with him. Ike actually is pretty unique, so I'll give him a pass. Actually, no, I don't give Crom it. I don't give Crom. What am I saying?
Fighters Pack, that's what they're saying. It would make sense for Sakurai and Nintendo to basically push that game. So I could see it happening. I really don't want it to happen. And as far as all the other information goes, the one thing that sticks out to me...
What? Don't know what happened there. We're just going to go past it.
And Nintendo to basically push that game. So I could see it happening. I really don't want it. I kind of feel the same. I think that we need some original blood in that game. And with Banjo and Hero and Joker, I feel like they're on the right path. So I really want to see them continue that. Even though they're separate from the Fighters Pack, that's what they're saying. It would make sense for Sakurai and Nintendo to basically push that game. So I could see it happening. I really don't want it to happen. And as far as all the other information goes, the one thing that sticks out to me is 3D World getting a deluxe version, which is a long time coming, and I don't know if they would do this, but
and a lot of people have been speculating that.
Inspired by Mario Odyssey. It's kind of similar to what they did with Toad Trasher Tracker, right? Where they actually added a couple of things based on Super Mario Odyssey, and to have a whole new world in that game, I think is gonna, win people over to get that game again for Switch now. And to have a Super Mario 3D World game on the go.
Though I'd rather keep it on.
We've got Odyssey, which is a handheld game, and it's beautiful.
Someone's got to keep the Wii U alive, at least in their hearts. Okay, if it's gonna be anybody, it's gonna be me, and also my two other friends who also they also have a Switch, but they also play the Wii U a lot. And, I'm with them on that, because the Wii U really is a really good console. And it's a shame that not many people really were knowing about and that was a flop. I'm at least glad that I'm one of the people who knew about its existence and got one around the time it was still new. I'm glad about that.
But I really, really think that it's time for them to announce that something new is coming in terms of mainline Mario 3D platformers. And I don't want it to be DLC for Odyssey, and I don't want it to be Super Mario 3D World Deluxe, even though...
I'm with that. I honestly am with that, because, I guess a remake would be cool for 3D World. Now, possibly DLC for Mario Odyssey, but, we haven't been getting any mainline games whatsoever. It's basically been Disney with remakes, and that's all that we've been getting from Nintendo recently. Basically just remakes. What the only Mario games we haven't gotten that's a remake recently is Mario Maker 2, of course. But we've been getting a lot of remakes recently, because we got the Mario Luigi Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story remakes, which are nice, but I would appreciate another Mario Luigi game, because honestly, it's one of my favorite RPG series of all time. And recently we've only been the only mainline Mario game other than Odyssey that we've gotten on Switch is Mario Brothers U Deluxe, but it just seems like they're really trying to milk the Mario Brothers U now, because new Super Mario Bros. U, the original release, was really cool. I like the idea of DLC slash an original game, its own original game of New Super Luigi U. It just seems it's cool to have Toad as a playable character, and introduce the sort of concept of her being a playable character for Mario Maker 2. But it just seems like they're really milking that game now, and it's kind of disappointing, because Nintendo's been known for it. That's one of the reasons why 3D World was so great. It brought a whole bunch of unique ideas and amazing stuff to the Mario world, and it's just so out there and amazing.
I think they should have done it a long time ago.
Same with Odyssey.
Maybe last year. It's still, I think it's still time and I think I'll get it if there's one whole new world. If it's just one new level, then I won't bother with it. So, super curious what you guys think of this leak so far. So, let me know in the comments down below what you are excited about. And now, I get to talk about something really...
Alright, that's what we're gonna stop there. Yeah, that leak was very interesting. It had a lot of stuff, my goodness, for the actual direct itself, which seems very possible. I kind of like the idea for a 3D World remake, but I mean, it just doesn't really seem, like anything new at this point. It's just another remake of a popular game that really was really amazing and whatnot, really blew people's minds and whatnot. It just, sure, of course, the Wii U was a flop, and that means not many people really knew about 3D World, but there were still a lot of people who did and whatnot, and it's even getting recognition on Switch with the fact that we got a Mario 3D World style for Mario Maker 2, even if isn't all that good of a style, because there's not many creative things you can do with it, unfortunately, due to it being completely separate from the other styles and not having a lot of stuff that made the other styles able to have such creative concepts and whatnot that people used. But like, it could be good for Nintendo to lay off on the remakes, come out with the original Mario series game. But hey, that's just me. Apparently, some account. Yeah.